So this video is about if your man or partner is in the gym, you need to be too. All right, let's check it out.
Serious he take it, the more danger you are in. Like, it's one thing for him to just start going to the gym. That mother start counting micros, you do.
This video is so funny, but I agree with him. If your man is a beginner in the gym and he's trying to take his health more seriously, he's trying to start moving his body and eat better, you need to be not only supporting him, but trying to get in the boat with him, okay? Don't let him leave you behind, because eventually he's gonna get tired of you trying to feed him pizza and pork chops and, you know what I'm saying? When he's trying to do better about his health, he'll become irritated with things like that. And especially if you're out of shape, there's gonna come a time where he's like, hey, baby, come on and, come to the gym with me. Because he's going to start seeing his results. He's going to start seeing how he's feeling better, and he's going to want the same for you. And it's like, if you don't want that same thing for yourself, I'm turned off with you. Your mindset literally elevates, and you become a better person when you're in the gym, mentally, physically, all of it. So if your partner is not on that same page with you, it can be some friction in the relationship. I agree with him.
Lady, if your man...
Yep. Definitely agree with that. Because I was in a relationship at one point, and the girl I was with at the time, she wasn't too big on working out. And I wasn't like, okay, look, man. At that time, I was just like, just as long as she ain't fat or getting fat, then I'm cool. I'm really cool with it. But now that I'm older, I'm just like, you know what, bro? For me, that is a non-negotiable. Like, you got to work out, especially if you're dating me. You got to work out. Now, do you need to be looking like an IG model influencer? No. But you have to be active to a certain degree. You at least got to do something. Do Pilates. It doesn't even have to be working out, like weightlifting type stuff. Like, you can do Pilates. You can do yoga. You can, just be active. Do something, But if you're just sitting around getting fat all day, that's a problem. And it's not going to work. So you guys got to make sure. A lot of you guys right now are married, and a lot of you guys are trying to get in shape at the moment. And maybe your spouse doesn't really see the value in it. Like, I'm sure she knows it's important, but we got life going on. So it may not be at the top of her priority, but it is for you. So I've seen things where the wife is trying to get in shape, the husband doesn't want to work out, and eventually it becomes a problem, and vice versa. The husband's trying to get in shape, the wife doesn't work out, and eventually it becomes a problem. So, and I'm not here to give you guys relationship advice. This is not what this channel is for. But I can guarantee you, because it still applies to fitness. So what I will say is that there has to be somewhat of a, how do I say this? You guys have to understand each other when it comes to your goals. So if you're trying to lose weight, she has to understand that, okay, he can't eat this right now. She can eat it, but she has to also be understanding that, you're on a health journey right now, and vice versa, And it's hard, man, because some of you guys got kids. Some of you guys live busy lives, so it's not always in it's not always okay. It's not always convenient to eat healthy, man. So it's very important that you guys have an understanding, because it's eventually, it will become an issue down the line, especially if you guys don't click on those certain viewpoints. So just be mindful of that, man.